you thinking of moving to Northport, Alabama, but you're not sure where to start? In this video, I'll be sharing my top 5 most requested neighborhoods based on what my buyers ask for the most. And I'm pairing it with real sales data so that you know what to expect in terms of price, size, and how fast you need to move. Let's find your perfect fit in Northport together. Hi, I'm Mary Harmon. Welcome back to the channel where we are your ultimate guide to navigating the Tuscaloosa and Northport real estate markets. I offer expert insights, real stats, and a whole lot of Southern heart to help you feel confident in your next move. So our first and closest into town neighborhood that gets requested a lot is Northwood Lake. So Northwood Lake is located off of Highway 69. It is the closest neighborhood, like I said, to not only downtown Tuscaloosa, but also 2059 for the interstate to either hit Mississippi or Birmingham. It is full of charm with established trees, lots of large lots, access to a private but non-motorized lake. There's tennis courts for residents who choose to participate and pay for that, as well as a swimming pool. There is a walking trail and a playground. So this neighborhood offers a variety of architectural style, I guess I should say, and size home. It is hilly, so we do see some homes that do have basements for extra space as well. Typically, I would say that this neighborhood offers the most variety of character, and it is probably one of the more convenient neighborhoods that's most requested in the Northport market. So as I went back and looked at the last 180 days, we are seeing a median price for homes in Northwood Lake of $285,000. However, we did see homes sell all the way up to $510,000, and that home was specifically on the Northwood Lake. Typically, if we're looking at the average size of the main floor of the home, it's 2,300 square feet, and the average days on the market for those recent sales is right at 58 days. Now, I will say the homes that had been the most updated and had the flattest lot, those homes sold on average at about 9 days on the market. So if you find a house that's already been renovated, you're going to want to move very quickly if you're a buyer. Our second neighborhood that I get requested a lot is located off of Highway 43, and it is called the Clear Creek Colony. It offers a peaceful setting with a variety size homes. The back entrance off of Rose Boulevard is more entry and garden home levels, whereas the front section that is off of Highway 43 offers much larger and estate size lots. There is a neighborhood pool. It is a great option for our heat and humidity that we see down here in West Alabama. The median price for this neighborhood, like I said, over the last 180 days is right at $309,000. These typically are newer homes or more newer than the Northwood Lake homes. They are a little bit smaller as the average price in here is only about 2,100 square feet. They did sell faster at 51 days on the market. And one of the differences I'd like to pull out is that the Clear Creek Colony neighborhood is located in the Huntington school zone, whereas Northwood Lake was located in the Vestavia school zone. And I will say that their high end of homes in Clear Creek can hit all the way above the low 400s. A third neighborhood, which is one of the newest neighborhoods in the Northport community, is Bristol Park. Bristol Park has certainly probably been the most requested because it has the nicest or fanciest, I guess I should say, amenities. There is a nice playground that has a cool sunshade over it for extra shade. There is a beautiful pool with outdoor bathrooms that is completely fenced in. There are sidewalks throughout, so you will see lots of kids in this neighborhood on their bikes and things like that. It is located kind of right in between Highway 43 and 69. Off of Mitlary Road. The new public shopping center just came in right next door to it, which is a nice convenience as well. It was an incredibly well-planned neighborhood. It has a mix of different size homes as well as size lots. The median price in this neighborhood is $499, so it is so far the most expensive neighborhood, but we are seeing homes that get to about $575 in this neighborhood as well. when we look at what's sold over the last few weeks, the average size is right at about 2,400 square feet. Average days on the market is only 20 days, so it does typically sell much faster than the other two neighborhoods that we've talked about. They are a mix of one-level and two-story homes, and they are very popular. So behind Bristol Park, a little bit further down Highway 69, is Forest Glen. Forest Glen is an established neighborhood with trees. It is much, I would argue, I think bigger than Bristol Park. It does really have one main entrance, but it does have some extra entrances as well. These are traditional red brick homes. They have a variety size lots as well as size homes. The average size home in Forest Glen is about 2,500 square feet. In the back of the neighborhood is more of the garden home communities, and then in the middle and in the front are more the estate size and larger homes. This neighborhood does offer, like I said, sidewalks as well as like a neighborhood park, playground, and a pool. The median price over the last 180 days in Forest Glen has been right at above $412,000, but we are seeing a range anywhere from $325,000 for those entry-level homes all the way up to $545,000 for the larger. We are still seeing some of the last few lots being developed, so there is some new construction in this neighborhood. It does typically take right about 54 days on the market. However, if it is a home on a flatter lot, those typically do go faster. And last but not least, for our fifth most requested neighborhood is off of Highway 43 called Grand Pointe. Grand Pointe does offer two entrances. It has a neighborhood pool, sidewalks, a playground, and some would argue the coolest thing, which is a walkway right over to Northport Elementary and Tuscaloosa County High School. Because of that, it is a standout for families with school-age children who want to avoid the daily grind and commute of the carpool line. So the median price home in Grand Pointe is $374,000, but we can see a range really of $335,000 all the way up to those larger estate size homes that are about $475,000. The average home in here is a little bit smaller, just less than 2,000 square feet at $1,967. It's about the same days on the market of 55. So technically it takes 1 day longer than Forest Glen to sell a home in Grand Pointe. But due to the convenience, it is right down the road from Prime 43, Frida's, grocery stores, pharmacies, and has that walkway. And it's not far from Lake Tuscaloosa. It is probably one of our highly requested because of that walkability for school-aged families. Those are the top 5 most requested neighborhoods in Northport. And now you've got some real insight both into the lifestyle and the data and numbers of these neighborhoods in Northport. So if you're thinking about moving and want to really know which area fits your needs and budgets, send me a message. I'd love to help. I've got my Calendly link right below where you can set a time that fits your schedule for us to chat and really see what we need to do to get you into your Northport home. Be sure to check out these other videos I have that really break down why you should and shouldn't live in West Alabama and some of my favorite places around town. I'll see you there.